Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get your general for today. We're going to start off with, your spiritual conversation in the beginning part of the reading, and then we'll get to your money and your love. So let me go ahead and say hello to a few of you guys in the room. That way I'll get your energy, I'll grab your energy. But also, I want you guys to know whoever shows up now and later to view this video, I will also be grabbing your energy. So, hey, Victoria B. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Chatty Chicky. Hello, Easy Baby. How are you guys? All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into the read. Let's see what's happening here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh, interesting. A full moon is actually happening on is it Thursday? That came in an upright position too. This is really good. All right, hold on. Let's see. This is for Sagittarius. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Wands. And you have the Sun card here. Hello, look at y'all. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful, Sagittarius. All right. You guys already know this portion of the reading. You guys already know it gets real. So, you guys feel neglected. You don't feel loved. It's like you got so much love to give, it's almost like you need a hug. It's like you need somebody to be like, it's okay. I love you, Sagittarius. You need somebody to look you in the eye and be like, Sagittarius, I love you with every morsel of my being. And even then, you may not even believe it, right? But, it's telling me what you're needing. And it's like you haven't been getting the embrace of that. You may have people in your life. Yeah. They are in your life. They'll talk to you. They'll sex you. They'll kiss you when it's time for sex. But you don't really have anyone. I'm not saying that your family can't be that way. But, for some of you, it's not even family members. You just feel so unloved. You feel like you've been neglected. Now, the interesting part about this reading is that the full moon is coming out. Yeah. And it's, what are you setting your intentions to? This is going to be a really good time for you guys to set your intentions, write things down, pray for the thing that you are wanting, the very thing that you are wanting. Now, there's another card here that tells me that it's really not just about no one's paying attention to you. No one's loving on you. They're not kissing on you. They're not hugging you. There's another energy here that says, I've gotten worse. I feel worse than what I did at the beginning of the year. My love relationships have gotten worse. My money hasn't gotten better. It's actually really haven't gotten better. I don't feel like I am going anywhere. I don't feel happy. I do feel like I need the universe to rescue me. That's what you guys are feeling at this moment. Because there has not been any growth in certain areas of your life. Now, if I was to ask you personally, whether it was Tiffany, whether it was Easy Baby, I'll say, where do you feel like you have not been growing? Is it your money? Is it love? Some of you guys don't even have the motivation to really even do the small things. You see what I'm saying? You don't even have the motivation to do it. You're like, oh, I'll clean out that closet later. Oh, you know what? I know I should be cooking, but you know what? Let me just go ahead and go out and get some food instead. And the universe is like, baby, I need you to put some more effort into it. I need you to put some grease to that back, to that elbow. I need you guys to actually start putting effort into things. I know you don't feel like it. I know it. You guys feel boggled down by your problems. I get it. I know that's how you feel. But I love the fact that the Eight of Wands is coming out, because that's going to be a surprise for you. That is part of your realignment. You guys have been attached to someone who is very unhealthy. That's not really helping your case, your cause, not at all. This can be the very person who's dependent on you. And for some odd reason, some of you guys are believing that you have to be attached to this person. You have been dependent on this person's presence. You know something's not right because you can feel it in your body. I'm talking about your physical body. I'm not talking about your spiritual body, babe. You know something isn't right. You can feel it in your gut and you're ignoring everything. Why? Because you just need, even if it's for 5 seconds, even for 10 seconds, I just need somebody to just hug me and I just need to feel like they love me. This person is not contributing to your growth, none whatsoever. Whoever this person is, they're just not. And it's delaying. It is delaying what? Your happiness. This came in the upright. Y'all just think that I'm lying? It is delaying your happiness. I love the fact in the future there's this sense of positivity. You're like, I can't believe I used to think that way. I can't believe that I used to feel that way. I was so trapped. I was so stuck in my ways. I was in my own way. I was literally knee deep in this relationship, knee deep in my problems. I can't even believe that I'm happy right now. And I hate to say this out loud. It's about to get turned around because you know it's about to get real. I hate to say this out loud. But some of you guys have been in connections or dealing with, not so good family members, dealing with their mess because in some way, and I know this is probably going to really singe your soul. I know it will. I know it will. Before I even said, I'm just giving you a disclaimer. Some of you guys were seeking approval. You may not think it's that way, but that's what I see it is. Because you know you've been regressing. You know you've been going backwards and you ain't done nothing about it. Again, I don't even really see you being motivated. I don't see the depression card, but I do feel that you guys have not really been in the best of moods. And the only thing the universe is saying, count your blessings. What you have right now. I get it. I know that's probably a really harsh way of putting it. But count your blessings for what you have right now, because in the future, vitality, success, happiness, freedom, optimism, that it's all waiting for you. Now, we're going to finish this in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get your element cards. I'm going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. Because when we get back to the tarot, there's going to be something else. Chiron. Ooh, wee. I knew it. Oh, yeah, I knew it. This is, y'all are trying to, like almost like wading through the water of some type of pain. You are hurt. You are hurt. Because I said in the beginning of this that you feel neglected. I don't care if it's by a lover, a father, a mother, or whoever. You feel hurt because you're like, why is this happening to me? Why did that happen to me? I don't deserve that. I'm a good person, the Empress says. I'm a good person. And some of you guys have turned bad because you were hurt. And you allow that wound to turn into this big old disease-looking mess. Isn't that crazy to see Chiron and to see the sun coming out in the same reading? Do you know Chiron very seldom ever come out in a reading? Very seldom ever. And it says that very thing that has hurt your soul will be healed. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That is what's going to be healed. That's the reason why the full moon came out. Did we even read that? It literally says completion. Hold on. I want you to see it. I don't want you to guys think that I'm lying. You saw it fail. What does it say? Look at it. I want you guys to see it. What does it say? Emotional awareness, moving on, completion. Now, you guys already know full moons, before it comes to, culmination, I believe, can go all the way to 6 months before before it actually manifests into exactly what you've been wanting. You don't really even have that long. Do it right now. Do it now. Start today. And when Thursday come along, you're going to be, like, okay, I got my pen, I got my paper, I have my music on, I'm about to relax, I'm about to pray, I'm about to really put this intention out there because I want to be happier. And I'm telling you, it is going to happen. You guys literally had full moon, your intentions, and then the outcome here with the sun card. You don't have to feel insecure anymore about what you don't have. You don't have to feel embarrassed anymore because of what you don't have. You don't have to be, some of you guys are single parents. You don't have to be single parents. You're like, I just want someone to love me, not just love me, to just come in and support me. That's all I need. I just need somebody to support me. All of that is going to come out. Because how else are you going to be happy if that doesn't happen? This is a new deck. I think I've used it probably like once. About 3 years ago. We're going to go ahead and get a card here for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. Ooh. Ooh. You've isolated yourself so much trying to do everything on your own. Now, do y'all know this is a break? I don't know this deck. I ain't used this deck in forever. What have I been telling you? What do I call y'all? Somebody say it in the comment section before I say it. I know I'm a little delayed. It's a little delay here. I always say this about y'all. What do I say? I call you guys supermen, superwomen. Stop trying to be the Superman or Superwoman. If you need help, get help. Don't be too proud to beg. And I'm not meaning beg in that way. That is just a figurative of speech, because baby, somebody gonna be in the comment section like, I ain't gonna ever beg. You ain't gonna ever see me begging. No, I'm not talking about you begging, because anybody who trusts in God and who has God's backing to some degree, most of y'all, you ain't gonna beg. We're saying, please open up yourself for support and stop believing that, you know what, if somebody help me, they're gonna be wanting something, or they're gonna feel like I owe them something or something like that. No. There is obviously, the fact that this is even coming out of your reading, it's letting me know that obviously somebody is wanting to help you, waiting to help you in some kind of way. I'm telling you. You may, I don't know who that is, Jazz. I don't know who that could be. Okay, well, this person is going to be put in front of you, because it's not going to come out like this if that's not the case. It's going to be somebody who's going to help you. And you want to know what's so interesting? Let me tell you how deep this really goes. Y'all think that it's just somebody you just asking for help. No, there could be, and I feel it. Okay, they told me not could. There's going to be someone who's going to come into your life and be like, oh, I'll help you. Hold on, hold on for a second. I'll help you. And you got this weird reflex of saying, oh, no, that's okay. I got it. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. And a person like, I'll help. Wow. I got you. It's okay to get the help you need. Stop trying to isolate yourself and trying to do everything on your own. You want to know the another tragic part about this reading that I've talked about before? You are an enabler. Ooh, don't come for me. I'm telling you, we're gonna keep this 100. Because see, everybody on this channel, you guys already know I keep it a buck. I am always about healing and progression and speaking the truth. You guys are enablers. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. Okay, well, let me give you some examples. You got a family member who can do for themselves. Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. They can do for themselves. But you won't let them do for themselves. And I'm not talking about somebody who is disabled, who is older. I ain't saying all that. I'm saying you have a history of enabling people. And then even if it's not your family members, it's definitely been a lover. You couldn't even tell me it ain't been. Oh, I know for a fact it's been. I know for a fact it's been. So you like, I'm just trying to help them. I'm just trying to help. That's all. I just want to help them. That's all. You know, remember, because you guys are a good person. Remember, we talked about that earlier, right? You're a good person. I'm just trying to help them. That's all. When in reality, baby, this is just, you are continuing helping them with their little negative little issues and little problems that they have because they don't really want to take full responsibility for their own life because they lack focus because they've had everybody who's come into their life who's giving them things. And here you go, a Sagittarius of all people. We already know y'all about that life. I ain't met not one Sagittarius who ain't been. And then you done fell for the bait. Let them see. Step back. Let them see how things will play out on their own without you being there, assisting them in whatever way. You even giving this person ass is enabling this person. Come on, let's talk about it. You are enabling them by rewarding them for bad behavior. We already know you're rewarding them because we know it's good. We already know you're rewarding them because if it wasn't good, they would not be around. You should be like, no, you ain't You don't even have to tell them why. You should be like, no, you know what? Well, you know, I'm busy tonight. Oh, you know what? No, I can't, you know, maybe later. Maybe, you know, just keep pushing it. You don't even have to tell them that. You know, I'm just saying. You be like, you know what? No, that's okay. You know, and be nice about it. I'm not feeling up to it tonight, you know. And sometimes you even telling people that you are not even, let me tell you what's so funny. You telling people or this person that you're not even up to it, watch and see how they're going to respond when you don't run to their beck and call. Just watch. But you know why you were doing it? I said it earlier. Because you're seeking their approval. You love to be wanted. You love the fact that they need you in that way, that they're needy. Now here you are needing to focus on your money. You need to focus on your coin because your money is not where it needs to be. Certain things about your life is not where it needs to be. Your whole well-being is a little iffy right now. And you're being teamed too much. Exactly. Universe is like, that's okay. I got you. Exactly. Full moon. What does it say? Prepare for change. Because it ain't gonna be like this forever, babe. No, no, ma'am, no, sir. You might as well prepare for that. And you don't even want it to happen. Look at what it says. Unwelcome change. Oh no, universe. Wait a minute. Wait. You said I have to prepare for change. I ain't gonna want this. I'm gonna be too sad if they out of my life. I ain't gonna want this. I'm not trying to be depressed. What you trying to do to me? Universe trying to kill me? What you trying to do? And I'm telling you, a lot of y'all are going to be kicking and screaming, running around. Oh no, you know what? I just this is what y'all want to do, because we've all done it in certain ways. Not everybody has done this, because not all Sagittarius who's looking at this, y'all doing it to the extreme. I'm not saying that all of y'all are doing it to the extreme either, but some of y'all are doing it to the point where it's not you. And you're going to be sad because you should have left it a long time ago. You should have removed yourself from that situation a long time ago. It should have been changed a long time ago. This is something that shouldn't even be happening right now. The universe is like, okay, might as well prepare yourself. I'm just telling you. And that can happen at the end of the year, according to that. Look at this. You want to know why you need to prepare for change? Because there's blessings on the horizon. We already saw the sun. We literally saw the sun. Look at what came out. That's right. Remember in the beginning of this reading, what did I say? I said, y'all just want somebody to love you. That's all. Y'all need a real hug. Y'all need real love. I don't pre-pull nothing. I be free flowing all the time, babe. I don't pull jack. So I didn't even know what the hell was gonna come out here for y'all. I just saw it with the cards that fell out in the beginning of the reading. And you see how the universe problem, how do we know? You guys had Chiron came out in your reading. That very seldom ever come out. And you had the sun. It literally says self-awareness, emotional awareness, how dependent you are on somebody else emotionally, moving on, completing this cycle. Well, ain't that crazy? Because the Lover's card is saying that you need to be open to it. Now, I'm going to tell you, there is something here with your money. We're going to get back to that in a minute. There is something here with your money. Because it really is going to make you feel really happy here. Let me see what this is. Oh, you got the World card here. It says Pinnacle of Success. Oh yeah, y'all got this. Y'all really got this. Y'all really got this going. You know how sometimes you guys, this is what I don't want y'all to do. Let me just say this. Remember, I said right now you could be lacking motivation because you've tried, right? And you've been disappointed too many times. And that's not just with money. That's just not how, you have money and don't have money, money and don't have money. You just like, F it. Okay, F it is what it is. This is my life. This is how my life is looking. This is how it's shaped for me. I ain't gonna ever be rich. I ain't gonna ever be stable, right? Because see, that's what this kind of looks like with that lack of progression, right? Because you have been disappointed so many times. And that's the same thing with love. You know what? It's the same person or it's a different person with the same kind of attitude, same kind of behavior. F it. I don't forget it, right? But that's not what this card is saying. You guys feel like you've been stuck in a loop, and that's one thing that you definitely don't want to do. You like, get me the hell up out of this loop now. And the universe is like, gotcha. Sun card. There we go. Ooh. What does that say? Oh, now you can have fun. Now you're going to celebrate life. Yeah. And this card did not come in reverse, by the way. No, ma'am, no, sir. No, it did not. I like the fact that the sun came out, just in case if you guys were thinking, either way this come out, whether it's reverse or not reverse, either way, it's still good. So, you guys always have to, you guys are always a little skeptical. We are in Sagittarius, you guys are always skeptical. So they got to make sure they come and step with the big dogs for y'all. No, you don't go there and be like, well, that car shouldn't. No, the sun comes out and it don't matter what direction it's in, it is good. And this is the reason why the summer solstice is coming out, because it's clarifying that. But you gotta be able to surrender. Let these people go. Let these people go. That change ain't gonna feel good. And you want to know, this is interesting. For some of y'all, you ain't gonna even have a choice. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes preparing for change has absolutely nothing to do with your lack of willingness. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're not trying and you're not pushing and you're not persevering. No. Because you saw the card that came out when it showed prepare for change. It's change that you may not like because of what? Disappointment, loss. But overall, you are definitely going to be okay. You got multiple stream of income here. I see you focusing. You're getting quiet. You're getting by. Meaning you're finding a place in your house, and you may have to just drive. I see you getting. I see this aloneness where you're thinking. And now things are brewing. Things are starting to really come to fruition. Because even with the prepare to change, it talks about a harvest. That means you're able to get what you want. Oh, they said bittersweet. It's a bittersweet. That's what they said, bittersweet. You're taking a loss, but there's something good. Money is definitely going to get better for you. That I can tell you. You have a connection that you're about to get in that's going to be very healing for you. That Chiron was the bomb.com. Because for a lot of you, that is where you've been having your wounds. Let's talk about interpersonal relationship, because you had sevens that tried to come out a few times. And I'm saying with people who are closest to you. Remember in the beginning, I kept saying you are hurt. You are hurt. Who hurt you? And that one area that you have been fighting your whole life to feel that you are wanted, that you are desired, universe is like, bring that card out for them. This is why they're now celebrating life. This is what they're happy about. This is what they will be happy about. This is why they're like, yes, finally, yes. You know what you do? Yes, because that's what it says here. Yes, you're screaming, exclamation mark. Yes, yes, it's happening. The only way you can feel like that is if you have come to a completion with something you've been experiencing for a very long time. And baby, I had somebody say yesterday, I was like, oh, I was doing her reading. I said, oh, you've been experiencing this for at least 4 years. Now I could have said 1, but I already knew she'd been experiencing some shit for a while. She said, no, 10. I'm like, damn. I couldn't even bring myself to say 10, even if I knew it. I couldn't even bring myself to say 10 for somebody. I just told her a long time. I knew it was more than 4 years though. And I'm like, your life is about to change. And I gave her specifics. So for you, that one area in your life that you've been struggling with, you are definitely about to get someone who compliments you. And I'm talking about compliment. Oh, you're beautiful. You're attractive. I want you. You are smart. You are intelligent. And the individual who compliments you. You know how you go outside, y'all walking down the street and people be like, ooh, y'all compliment each other. Oh, y'all both look good. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly what I see. Look at this. I love it. And the people who are playing these little mind games with you, these little individuals who believe, right? Who believe that you're going to always. Sorry, I got distracted by looking at the word chunky monkey. Oh, chunky money. Oh, okay. I thought, look at how bad I am. Can y'all imagine? Now, see, I just told on myself. Chunky monkey is a shake that I get. Oh, I literally I missed I was supposed to go and get me a shake because I haven't had a shake in like 4 weeks. And I was like, I'm going to come and get my shake today. I'm going to give me a chunky monkey. That's what's been on my mind. Okay. I'm going to read it in a minute, though. Stop looking for answers from people who ain't going to give you they ain't going to give you no answers, babe. They're just not. That they're not going to give you any answers. They are playing mind games with you. They ain't got nothing good to say. And this could be a family member, but there is someone who is holding on to your energy. And I'm telling you now, this is not what you think it is. You see how I'm like, oh, you're going to be happy. And in the future, you're going to be happy. And that whole change that some of you guys are struggling with trying to let somebody go, I'm telling you right now, they're just as attached to you as you are to them. And it is literally like pulling a tooth with no anesthesia. You are going to be in pain. God, please don't. Because remember, that's what Chiron is. And you want to know what you got to tell them? You got to be like, listen, like I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be here. This is not going to work. This is not going to work if you don't change. But this is something's going to happen without you even realizing it. Remember, we're talking about emotional awareness. That's the sun card. That's the revelation. That's the light bulb moment. And then all of a sudden, there's this distancing that's going to start to happen. You think that you're just sitting in this and it's just not going to ever happen. And then you're going to be waking up. You're going to be like, man, I don't feel the same. You're going to wake up. You're going to be like, I just don't feel the same. It's going to be like subtle like that. I just don't feel the same. And then that's when it's going to happen. You're going to get released from whatever this is. Then all of a sudden, everything is new. The opportunities and that's going to be coming in here for you guys. Then you're going to be on the road. Then there's going to be someone that's mature here that's going to love you because they're going to really give you that loving mutual exchange, that loving kindness that you've been looking for. You're gonna start, some of you guys feel like I don't have enough money I don't even have enough money to look good. Because remember, I saw neglect. You could be neglecting yourself. The 9 of Wands, some of you guys are neglecting yourself. Like, do you have body care days? I teach y'all all of this when I be doing readings. Some of y'all I don't have to because y'all just so on point. But it's like, I'll be like, oh, little cute stuff like that. Do you have body care days that you can do on your own spa day? You don't even have to go to the spa. Your own spa day where you can get in a tub, you shave, you do all your shaving, you do your skin care. Girl. Listen, y'all already know I'm always about that life. I've been about that life forever. It ain't never changed. I've been like that since I was 13 years old. 13. And I always know what I can do in order to like do something that deals with pampering myself. And my mom, I think I told you guys about that before. My mom has been traumatized. And I kid you not, she is worse than I am. I'm going to go on vacation by myself. I ain't about to have nobody disturb my peace. And I learned from her, I promise you. And this is what you guys are going to have to start doing. Try to find somebody to keep them kids for a couple of days. Or if you don't have anybody to keep the kids, when they are in school, you have that day off where you go to the movies by yourself, you go get your nails done, you do something where it is going to be at least 8 hours when they're not going to be in the house. And come back and tell me how you feel. And tell me. Do that at least once a month. It don't even have to be expensive. Let's get Sagittarius energy for tomorrow. Let me read what Just Jazz says. Hey, Yaz, so that chunky money you were talking about in my last read, I think it was rental assistance, woke up to $3,000 in my rental. Oh, hello. Congratulations. I know you were happy as hell when you saw that. This is for Sagittarius. Now, some of you guys may have Taurus in your chart because Taurus kind of had this. It says, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with other people, with the way that you talk to them, the way that you approach them. Because listen, y'all heard what I said earlier. Because I'm like, how are y'all enabling somebody? Because listen, Sagittarius don't take no shit, okay? But they got their foot all up on you, honey. They are all up in your energy. So listen, like I said before, this ain't somebody that you just met. This is somebody you've been dealing with for a while. That's the only way that they're able to do this. This ain't somebody that's just like, no, you've been dealing with this motherfucker for a while. And that makes sense, okay? So I need you guys to be a little bit more gentle with the way you say things, even though you may know the person may deserve it. I need you to be gentle with what you say to yourself and, you know, the way that you think, that type of thing, especially about why you have not progressed the way you want to. Please be gentle on yourself. Like they say, have compassion on you. Any obstacles that you have will be removed. I keep seeing support here. Support is what I keep seeing. I have no idea who that's going to be, but that's what I see. If there's anybody who is abusive towards you, now we got to talk about this. If there is someone who is, I mean, it could be physical abuse, but y'all already know I don't talk about that on here. I really, really don't. That's more so private reading because, like, we're gonna be like, "What you need to do? What you need to do? Sis? What you need to do?" Okay. Well, we don't really say that on YouTube. You know, I'm not really into that. But if there is someone who is doing that thing, do not argue with them. Or if it's someone who has abusive tendencies. Now, that is something I definitely want to tell you. If you know someone has abusive tendencies, do not push their buttons, baby, because they will go the hell off and it will surprise the hell out of you. Okay. Now, you guys had the whip. And remember, I said tomorrow could be tomorrow could be later on. And this is basically saying you are getting angry over something that's repetitive, and it could be your situation because it hasn't happened yet. But let's go ahead. Let's find a solution again. Let's see if it'll come out. Oh, I'm so happy. This is how I split the deck. I'm just going to go ahead. I want to take it, but I want you guys to see the card fall. So just for you, just so you will see it. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get the solution to their problems here. You will be shown the way here with the lighthouse. You're going to be cutting people out of your life, especially someone like this who are imposing their energy on you. Someone who isn't fruitful or whatever, right? I'm just saying you're cutting people away, period. And I said, what's the solution? You definitely letting this go, whatever this is. Whatever repetitive situation or whatever situation you've been experiencing that has nothing to do with a person, that is going to be what? Cut away out of your life. There it is again. That's the whole thing of what? Completion, moving on. It keeps telling you the same thing. And then a grasshopper was the one that I split the deck. And it literally says, moving on, prosperity, a change in direction. Same energy, saying the same thing over and over again. Now you feel powerful. Now you feel independent. And the truth of the matter is your attitude is going to change everything. If you get off this live right now and you say, you know what, I have reassurance because I know. I don't know if it's through a reading that you have, you know, because people, when you do a reading, people are supposed to tell you things without you telling them. That's how you know they are really about that damn life. They be like, "Ooh, girl, you have somebody in your life. I didn't even tell you that." Okay, so that means you are confident in what they're about to tell you. So any situation you're going to be experiencing from then on out, you're going to be calm, cool, and collected. You be like, "That's okay. I'm going to be good." I've had some Sagittarius who actually said that. I'm like, "Hello." They're like, "I'm going to be good. I'm going to be fine." So that's what I see here for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much. You guys do have a love reading I will be posting later. I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is down below. If you are interested in an astrology reading, I will not be giving that price out, but it is a discounted reading. You will have to email me. That is also down below. I love you guys. I will see you back here again soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. But look out for the video tonight. I love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.